in terms of, let's say that you've got one ad version and you sort of look at it a few days later, like maybe an ad you've made, and you go, don't know if I really like that after all, and you get another one that you think is better. What's the best way to kind of add that to the campaign? Should you put it in the same ad set, or should you just start a whole new campaign and go from scratch? I'm kind of just not sure how to integrate new creatives basically into campaigns. And I guess this just isn't a question for YouTube, but for things like Facebook advertising as well.
Yeah. Okay. So if we talk in the context of YouTube, I'm assuming the offer is the same. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, cool. Personally, I would just incorporate it in the same ad group and
Okay.
let YouTube or Google kind of optimize for whichever one converts best.
Sure.
Because ideally, you kind of want to test minimum two, hopefully three, maybe four or five, like do really different creatives,
Okay.
don't sort of make a button different or something like that. I would test more like different scripts really, and different
Right.
length of your ads.
Okay.
And because you'll find that they vary quite wildly. So like for my own business, as you know, I run YouTube ads for my own business, and I tested 3 different ads. It's funny, like the first ad that I created, I still can't beat it, which is not normal,
Right.
like I'm like squinting in the sun. I mean, like it's terrible, And I created another ad which was way more polished, way more edited, was actually much longer, that completely tanked.
Right.
And I created another one which had a completely different script. And yeah, as I said, I still haven't been able to beat my my original one. But that's, as I said, that's not really typical. Normally you can kind of, I think that was just a fluke really, but it's important to test different script, different kind of editing style, like, because I find YouTube, the people, like, they don't want something so polished, kind
Right.
of in my experience. And this is really dependent on your niche as well, and kind of what you're selling. But if your market likes something organic and kind of not like, a bit native and a bit sort of unpolished, then make your ad like that,
Okay.
versus, there are some really, really polished ads which do really well. So it doesn't apply to everything. So that's why I just would test lots of different things, but incorporate it in the same ad group, get Google to optimize for it and see what happens.